and had 16?
Yeah, the first NBA game. How about that?
The truck said they couldn't find the highlights. I'm sure you got them on a DVD. We'll pick them up later.
All they have to do is ask.
From UCLA. And with this two-point shot here, his first offering tonight, stolen by Kawhi Leonard.
Allow.
Hart got the screen. Diao remains. Papa Nicolau with a little crossover and picked up by Ayers, looking for a pick and roll. Here's Leonard the other way.
Now remember, Patty Mills probably out till March because of the right shoulder surgery. And extensive minutes for Corey Joseph, who played fantastic during the playoffs last season.
Corey Joseph.
Remember, Tracy McGrady was on this first team with that devastating 7-game series loss.
Evans blocked by Leonard. 9 on the shot clock for the Pelicans.
I was about to say, that's one of the matchups to watch. Give him room to work.
Kawhi Leonard just missing on the reverse, and he steals it right back.
Our guys have to.
In the first minute of play on San Antonio. You get 4, then you're penalized by the 5th one each quarter. Crawford. Leonard got beat. Second in a row, 73-68. Paul into the paint, brings it out to Big Baby.
Both those guys had open look. Watch out for those hands.
The ball to Leonard. Shot clock's down to 8.
Got to turn and go.
Griffin. 2 in the clock. 1, they don't get it off. Oh, me, oh my. Got to get it in.
Careful.
J.J. Redick has it. Clippers down by 3. Final minute. They turn it over. Leonard with a steal.
I told you.
Never called plays for Kawhi Leonard, but they're starting to this year. Now in his 4th year.
Ricochet steal. But if you turn it over against San Antonio, they usually make.
And then the slam dunk. Hard with power.
Leonard starting to get his rhythm and timing down as Bryant gets denied by Kawhi. Leonard had an on a 3 off the mark. If you looked at Duncan's postseason last year compared to his first Finals MVP, it was nearly identical. This kid's the next generation of
Forward onto Lin. Why? Because Lin was breaking down that defense the entire first quarter and getting them great looks and running the offense. See, he's got there's another steal.
Back-to-back steals for Leonard, and this time he's wrapped up.
Up until this game, in their 7 previous games, they've only been making 5 a game. They're hitting them tonight.
Kobe sneaks it in. Hill can't finish.
And a long rebound taken by McLemore. And he gave it back to the Spurs. I think he was trying to throw that ball to Jason Thompson.
Yeah, I think he.
Rudy. And they stopped Rudy Gay, but it's out of bounds to the Kings. They'll get a new 24-second clock.
They're going to play some defense, Bill. I mean, Brett Brown has them playing at a high level on the defensive end of the floor.
Speaking of which, Kawhi Leonard with a dunk. After Parker initiated that steal, Kawhi also in it. Danny Green came up with the pass, I believe. Kawhi tapped it away. Timmy retrieves. Parker will bring it back.
Shot was covered both ways, and a moment in the first half comes on. Aaron Baines guarding Nerlens Noel.
Spurs D gets the turnover. Kawhi Leonard to Danny Green.
Against the Spurs team, and that's been their strength so far this season. Turnover as Verjo's pass too low. Beautiful crossover. Stripped and stolen. Joseph then an excellent lead pass to Leonard, and Leonard lays it in. What a gorgeous. And he developed into a sensational passer. Waiters gets inside. Ball poked away. Verjo couldn't get it. Leonard ahead to Ginobili. Ginobili. Beautiful adjustment and backs. James pass deflected. They wanted a kick ball. Here's Parker, and he's fouled by Harris.
Right? I mean, he's so underrated in my mind. When we talk about the greatest point guards in the league, where does Tony Parker's name come up?
Kawhi Leonard knocks it away. Second team All-NBA last year for Tony Parker. Leonard
People are going to sit up and take notice. Nice pass.
Signed as a free agent before last season. Corey Brewer reaches in and commits the foul.
The Nets will bring it right back. They average 101 a game, 15th in the league. Here's Manu ahead to Parker. He's got Duncan and Leonard.
15 points and 3 assists throughout that run.
Wow, didn't realize it that dominant.
Now the Spurs, after giving it up, get it back on the turnover. Kawhi.
They cover up and make Holland score in the low block this way.
And knocked away, goes right to Ginobili. Manu to Tim.
Manu almost didn't know quite sure where he was.
And had more time to get that shot off.
Lob inside. Kawhi said, not this time, Buster. Takes it away from Tom.
Visited, and they said, will they visit with you? And he goes, well, yeah. And they said, well, did he grade your performance? And he goes, well, yes. He said, how'd you do? And he goes, would I be here if I didn't do all right?
The glass to get his shot off.
Duncan now, double figures with 10. Kawhi Leonard with a steal. Danny Green. Kings continue to own the glass. 35-25 rebounding rates. Caskey one-on-one.
The cross, and I'll take that.
Out. Marco Bellinelli.
Oh, and Leonard the steal. Back to Boris. And a blocking foul is called.
That's when.
That's a holiday. Underneath Landry. And it's blocked and a foul on Tim Duncan with 2:04 to go. Spurs trying to put the finishing touches on the green.
Steal by Leonard. Good defense by Leonard. Leonard's going to have to shoot it. Tries to force it inside, and it's turned over.
Spent so much time building and working towards just, teaching everybody. It's in the same way he teaches Aaron Baines. He teaches Tim Duncan.
Turnovers an issue for the Sixers all year as Kawhi Leonard is bumped and fouled by Henry Sim.
Sixer bigs went to him.
McDaniels snuffing out Corey Joseph. KJ McDaniels, Joseph backpedaling, somehow took it away, and Carter Williams stifling the Spurs' fast break with a backcourt foul on Kawhi Leonard.
Another big part of this game will be the defensive rebounding. The pass did by Marc Gasol. Jump ball inside.
Kawhi Leonard, who has really come to be an elite player. He's only have a Marc Gasol layup to their credit. Kawhi Leonard off the takeaway.
Three is the free throw. Good to 85, I should say. And now Kawhi forces that one. Watch out. Corey Leonard. No!
Let's watch that tonight, too.
Bonner has that three-point ability, making his 8th start of the season. Thiago Splitter is out with a right calf injury, so both teams start with turnovers in Sacramento. Ginobili, one of his patented moves. Baines couldn't finish. It's off the heel of Exum, and the Jazz had a great breakaway opportunity. 2 minutes left, first half. Low-scoring game. San Antonio can put the ball in the hole. They average over 101 points a game. Alex, we go. 12 lead changes, Matt. 5 ties here in the first half. 43-42 San Antonio. Utah gives it away.
Just too many turnovers. Jazz have 9 in a row. Probably about 7 seconds.
Makes his move at 7, now 6, now 5. Ball deflected in the arms of Ginobili. He's got time. Clock to 4.
Hickson looking for time. Under to Mozgov, nobody there. Mozzie, he volleyballs it out. Long pass, G's got it. Up and under, and Kawhi Leonard blocked it from behind. They had a good move, too. He just extended instead of exploding to the rim. Robinson, Nate. Trouble. And Kawhi Leonard, another steal. Double figures in 8 games this season. Much improved, getting a chance to play now. He's got 6 points so far. There's Leonard again. 6 of 8. Nuggets 3 for 3. has come back in. This quarter. Knocked away. Good play. Hickson. Wow, rides it in. And Kawhi Leonard sends it out. Leonard. Here's Chandler. Mozgov. Always reaching. Blocked 2 shots. He blocked Chandler and then Mozgov. Deflected. Wilson's got it. And the Spurs take it away. Wilson. His man fell down and Wilson never looked at the rim. Throw's taken. Bellinelli makes 1 of 2. Nurkic. And it's taken away by Kawhi.
And that is short. Rebound Lillard. So neither team lighting it up so far. Batum right side hangs and is blocked by Leonard out of bounds.
That's one thing Leonard has really
lost that one in 3 overtimes, 129 to 119. Matthews tripped up. There's Kawhi Leonard with a deflection. Splitter to Kawhi. 3 or 4 that have done everything but drop.
At least. Manu's gotten 2 or 3.
Batum intercepted by Kawhi. Ahead to Tony Parker. What a pass. And Parker lays it up and in.
And now it's time to play.
Give me that ball. The claw to the hole. Parker to follow. Before the rodeo road trip.
Yeah, you got Kawhi back and Patty Mills is playing at a high level. All those games are winnable.
On the drive, Duncan and Kawhi converge on the block.
Yeah, take your pick who got it.
His own hands.
Again, just playing so confidently. You want him to catch it every time down the floor. Look at that.
The steal, Leonard, and was going behind. Stay out of the front row. The boss sits over there somewhere. And Danny Green, 8 here. Kawhi with a steal against Ingles. Leonard.
Pass underneath to Arthur, who's come on. And a sloppy pass there. Leonard's going to get it. And he misses. Nuggets trying to secure it. Can't. And on the backside, Diaz. Advantage of it. Chance to get the lead back right here. Never a little confused on what to run offensively. Nurkic stumbles. And Parker's going to not be missing. Just like that, San Antonio, you have empty possessions. That's what they like to do.
With 3:51 remaining in the first.
We're still getting in the way of ourselves a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look at Kawhi Leonard.
Vintage Kawhi Leonard on the Aztec with a 2-hand stop.
Stole it. It's yours to do whatever you want with it. Big time shot there from Patty Mills.
Pass from Boozer to Davis, taken away. Cavaliers beat the Thunder, and they're back to 500 once again.
All of a sudden, they're playing some good ball.
Yeah, the Cavs. Here's Kawhi after the steal. Parker misses here, rebound to Pachulia. And Knight scoring at a higher rate this year, 18.1, and also 5.1 assists. Leonard, the steal. The shooting team they are, and the players that are capable, just let it go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we saw that look by Manu. There again was Kawhi Leonard. You're not going to get better shots than those.
Kawhi poked that one away. Here's Parker. The spin up and good. Tony Parker shooting. 9 on the shot clock for Pachulia against Kawhi Leonard. Blocked underneath. What a skirmish. 1:53 on the clock here in the first quarter. Spurs by a pair, 19-17.
Kawhi Leonard.
Got the steal. Off to Mills.
Board. But Parker, Jeff, the key to this team. And Tim Duncan said it, years ago, that this is Tony's team. It's not my team anymore. And he's been in and out of line, but not healthy.
The better shot blockers at the guard position. Jordan got it deflected. Parker pulls it out, and Green for 3. You bet! When he said it.
Count me among them, by the way.
Bill
He's
Russell.
a great player, but Bill Russell, that's iconic.
Steal by Leonard. The Spurs with a 3-on-2. Parker into Barnes.
Wondering why they want to pick my brain.
Well, yeah.
Not very much to pick over.
Well, to be a short time to do it, I guess.
What sport would I be in if I was in the...
2 seconds to go, first half. Imagine trying to break back out on top, that 11-point lead earlier. Knocked away and stolen. I think Kawhi had a hand on that one.
That's where he takes away his side of the floor.
Line to start the ball game. Payton, there's Kawhi Leonard again, nearly picked away from him, but the claw is under control. Oh, I guess! Rebound, Vucevic. Oladipo spins, Kawhi, knocked it away. Here comes the claw.
That's where Oladipo should have continued to run. And they're making shots, they're moving it, they're not turning it over.
Vucevic, Kawhi comes to the rescue, and Timmy on the bounce gets up.
There's no question the hamstring, even since he's been back, not 100%. And that, for a guy like him, as Leonard comes up with a steal and throws it down.
Well, Diaw was terrific last June. We all know about the MVP, Kawhi Leonard, but a great touch pass from Diaw right on the money.
Leonard again. Leonard hits the side of the backboard. And they still, like Walt Frazier, still calls him captain. To this day, that's what he called him.
The NBA in attendance. DeRozan momentarily lost it. Patterson, and then Valanciunas just rises up and forces one over Joseph, who's in his fourth season.
Hibbert and West with Stuckey, Miles, and George Hill. Stuckey. That's deflected by Kawhi Leonard, and he gets the loose ball. Back to stops and scores. That's what got the Spurs back in it. Hill has that punched out of his grasp and out of bounds. It'll stay Indiana basketball. Mr. Leonard with the punch out.
Now Singler with a good three-point percentage. Misses there. Andre trying to follow. Got it blocked. It's still loose. Greg Monroe can't hit it. Clock still running. He'll DJ to forecourt. Greg Monroe with the screen. Pass tapped away by Leonard. Heck of a defensive play. He's 1 against 2 on the drop. Rebound comes out to DJ. Going by Diaw. Got it up there in a hurry, but Leonard got a piece of it. Minute and 36 to play in the half. DJ trying to weave through everybody. Tried to save it off the Spurs, but it's Andre with a rebound. Leonard's now 0 for 8. Pass gets away from Singler. Leonard.
All roads out west go through San Antonio.
He just put Leonard in the game, and he steals the inbound pass. Takes it down the lane and misses. Manu Ginobili there to gather.
In the paint area whatsoever. Tim Duncan's going to be able to get a 17 to 20-foot shot anytime he wants. Another steal by Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, who is among the leaders, better than 2 steals per game. 90%. And he's been healthy this year, too. A turnover by San Antonio. Still good recovery, though, by Leonard to get the block.
Inbound to Hayward. Skip past it out to Ingles.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard is really challenging Hayward.
Steals leader for this club. He averages 2 Bear.
And look at that outlet pass.
He's got Hayward. Booker intercepted that pass meant for Ingles. And the Spurs come the other way. After scoring 9 points in the opening quarter. Hayward bump, no foul. He'll drive. Leonard's right on his hip and knocked it out of bounds. It went off. 17 bench points for San Antonio, 12 by the Jazz. And again, it goes back to what Sean Elliott told us earlier. This bench really is keeping San Antonio.
NBAtickets.com, where tickets are always authentic and always available. Batum, the lob, Lopez, too much traffic. Leonard.
Wallow came over to help. And Green can't get the open 3 to go.
Lillard on the pickpocket of Leonard on Lillard all the way in. And Lopez the long board. Maybe it's just he knows J.A.'s in the area and he just wafts over to vibes. That's out of bounds off of San Antonio.
Mitch.
Duncan has it stolen. Matthews has Batum flanking left. Batum.
Oh, what are you?
Yeah, tried to go back to him.
Yeah, you got
a Spur in double figures with 16.
Look at this. Mickey Mouse is jealous of those hands, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, that's such another key. When Tony Parker's at his best, Danny Green seems to be at his best too. So that's why Tony such a key for this team.
Rudy Gay steals it.
But just briefly,
R.C. Buford talked him off the ledge. Okay, R.C. Buford is a Jayhawk.
You talk about a little difference in the whole scheme of the NBA.
Well, you know what I told Scott?
Contest. And that's just a careless turnover. Now Rudy Gay fouling Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Rudy with that high dribble right in front of a long arm. Good.
This season is defensively, not really the defensive team they were last year. And as I say that, it's taken away by Parker.
Second quarter, now it's time to put your foot down and get back in this game.
Haynes with 8 points and 5 rebounds off the bench, and there's a flying Kawhi Leonard with a defensive maneuver. Suns 4 for 30 now. There's Keith. Throws it away. Kawhi Leonard out of the pack. High stepping dribble. He's got Bellinelli on the left.
If you're patient and move the ball, you'll get the look that you need, but the Suns aren't doing that right now.
Suns getting crushed in the paint, 26-12 with a hand injury. His shooting hand. The torn tendon. Nice move by Len. He brought it back down. They'll jump it up.
Yeah, and all about it. You're absolutely amazing.
Yeah. This was that play Sunday against Portland. Here's Leonard again knocking it away. Danny Green leading the break. Kawhi to Parker.
Time. Tony Parker finds himself with a wide open 12, 15-footer along the baseline.
Parker with a half dozen. Kawhi takes it away from Andre Miller. Cousins chasing, knocked it away. Thompson with a rebound, and Gay brings it across. Oh, Kawhi Leonard, just fabulous play.
He's been absolutely sensational.
You know, he's averaged a triple-double in the absence of Kevin Durant for like 7 games.
What's amazing to me that they're not in. Look at Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, and he missed the dunk. Derek Williams can't believe
into a rhythm, but one thing Melvin Hunt has tried to do is speed it up for him.
You got to run in Denver.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question about it. It's a huge advantage.
The alley-oop doesn't work.
Spurs shooting 56%, but only at 4 points. Nuggets shooting 53.
Great pass, better block. Kawhi took it away from Fareed. Here's Danny Green.
It looks like our guys are going to get a shot here. Got to get a stop first.
Gallinari, Fareed, and a foul.
103-98 as the Spurs hitting the free throws.
Lawson, loose one. Parker, he's got Leonard ahead.
3 ball. They're 5 for 10 already today. But more important, that second unit has 23 points of the total.
Another turnover. Leonard the takeaway. 3 minutes plus of the third quarter. Duncan continues to struggle from the field. 0 for 7. Leonard chased it down and draws the foul on Brooks.
Now, you have to understand.
Points. He's got 9 rebounds and 7 assists. As we enter the fourth, he's only scored 4 points here today.
Oh my, another steal.
Leonard the takeaway. Noah tries to chase him down.
Hit 3 of their first 4. 8:52 to go first quarter. Valanciunas against Splitter this time.
And there's Kawhi Leonard. He's got Joseph. Corey, no, Kawhi.
He did it going in the open court. Just added an extra dimension to his offensive game.
Kawhi knocked it away from DeRozan. And then the foul on DeMar. Leonard dunk in the building is hopping again. On the drive, knocked away again by Leonard. Duncan picks it up to Tony Parker. TP to the basket. Leonard once again
traveling
all over DeRozan.
And Kawhi with the block and the steal.
It wasn't bad at all, Bill. His offensive game, again, just continues to get better and better.
There's Leonard again. Duncan blocked the first one, and then Kawhi caught a... I think Thiago was surprised they went for it.
Well, that's a missed opportunity right there. I don't know what Valanciunas was doing. Going for that ball fake way out on the perimeter.
Leonard with a steal and a foul.
Difference of 3 seconds. Game
Matt,
clock
what's Ernie doing? Another day off?
Jeez. Irving driving on Leonard. And Kawhi knocks it away. Spurs have led the entire second half. James.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Thompson
The ref's got to call it a foul. Makes know that he's not going to take this game lightly.
You spoke earlier, mentioned that Parker had back-to-back 30-point games. He had the 23 against Toronto in between those two 30-point games. Timmy, the outlet, particularly. Watch out, Kawhi, the claw at it again. Wiggins got it back. No, he didn't. Here comes Manu. Lays it up and in.
Again, another nice setup. Tony Parker drops off to Timmy, and Timmy one dribble gets himself in position. How about that block?
Unbelievable. Like they were beaten. So they're shooting 55% tonight, just 7 turnovers. Meanwhile, they scored 21 points off. Now 11 turnovers for Minnesota. Leonard to Green, and Danny with a 2.
Kawhi Leonard is just such a devastating defender. The opposite direction, because Kawhi takes it from the ball handler.
His 3rd steal of the night. He's 2nd in the league in steals. Wait a minute, he might be first for the night's over. Here goes Danny Green. Back to Thiago. And the flush for the big fella. His 5th rebound. 3:22 to go in the 3rd.
There's Kawhi Leonard again.
Knocked it away.
Shot clock down to 5. Fred guarded by Leonard. Goes right at Duncan. Blocked by Duncan. Thomas has it. Fires it from the corner. In and out. Robinson the offensive rebound. Put back. Robinson trying to post up Potter. Instead they go to Thomas. Thomas another jumper. Air ball. Ball left out of bounds. By Leonard. 4 to shoot. Galloway on the drive. Goes for the bias. Knocked away and stolen. Bellinelli comes up with it. Leonard really clamping down.
Danny Crawford throughout his career has been an official that I greatly respect him. He knows his stuff, and that's Ersan staying with it. Bucks good rotations, ball swing. Gets both, and they're already off to a quick start in dominating at the line. But Bucks have to be careful in that category.
Well, if they score everything at the line, I like Milwaukee's chances. A bobber like that can throw everything off, can't it?
It can't, but it can go either way. There's a cross-court pass and turnover back. It's something he's mastered.
He has more points in the 3rd quarter than he had in the half.
Yep.
9 in the 3rd, 6 at intermission. Ball thrown away, Kawhi Leonard, and that's a foul, Giannis. You think? Nope. Except when Bayless got into his man.
Well, something like that.
Yeah, but normally no. He just plays the game. Good defense by Giannis.
Smart just kept on moving, got the call. Pass gives it up to Turner. Joe Lennox, bad pass. Here comes Kawhi. Danny.
Exactly. I mean, you're kind of trying to patch a bunch of holes. Why not get a new hole?
They're down 3 to Atlanta early 4th. Oh, Kawhi Leonard as Bradley reached in after the loose one for the Spurs. Leonard with 13, Parker 11, and 10 each for Duncan, Splitter, and Green. There's Kawhi with a steal. Here comes the claw.
That's his signature. Yeah, put that one on the board.
Kyle trying to get through a little bit of space. Now Duncan out to challenge. Horford turns it over.
Well,
the Spurs come the other way.
They will defend.
And Dennis fakes. 2 seconds to shoot. And the Spurs with the steal. 4 to go. 2nd quarter. Pace picking up, as is the intensity.
The Hawks can get this down.
Teague made the fatal mistake that time. On the shot clock. Still a minute and a half to go. For the Hawks. Teague a step back, but no chance on a turnover here. And the Spurs attack again with Leonard.
And Tim Duncan is playing well, Mike. In fact, he's very close to averaging a double-double as Ellis goes right around Leonard and takes it in. More San Antonio defense.
Didn't Popovich say the one thing about Ellis?
The inbound and onto Ellis in his 2nd year with Dallas, working through traffic. He now is the focal point. Ball was deflected. Nice defense for San Antonio.
Did you notice what they did?
Minute and a half to play in the 1st quarter. Ademeyer on top. Ellis has it just taken right out of his grip by Leonard.
There's many ways you can play. And look, it's top, it's side, different angles. That's what you have to decide how you're playing.
Rondo turns it over.
The coach is going to training.
Dallas by 1. Ellis the other way. Leonard with 15. got it on the steal. Parker the other way. Harris is there and down goes. And yet you look up, they're 11 games over 500. There's a Cantor. Knocked away. Splitter with the block on Waiter. Still not there from the floor, but Perry Jones with a second chance opportunity. Good read by Kawhi Leonard, and he gets the steal. Leads the NBA in steal.
Good look, wouldn't go on the hook. Parsons to Rondo. Right at Parker, stripped by Tony. With a team-leading 6 assists.
Yeah, does Tony just pick it up where Kawhi left off? Nice to see two guys in their rhythm and in their groove in the fourth.
Gasol lost it. Splitter picks it up. Here comes Parker again.
Splitter has been scoring well of late and in a good rhythm offensively.
Well, Greg Popovich talked about him and Boris Diaw. Both started off slow. And there's the defense by Kawhi Leonard against Doom.
Oh, I like that. Something tells me we may see a little feature on that a little bit later on tonight. Kawhi Leonard again defending on the wing. It's a second turnover for Miami, and here comes Leonard the rebound.
You see now this Miami Heat lineup without Dragic, but it's with Dwayne Wade. You have shooters out there with Mario Chalmers, and also Tyler Johnson being able to play off Dwayne.
Milwaukee got his finger caught in the netting and in the rim, gashed his finger, 10 stitches, first game tonight, and 4. A good block right there by Leonard. He's got 2. Rebounding. Dragic, who's got 15. Another turnover. Joseph.
No panic and scored the basketball.
Wade inside. Looked like he got either hit on the knee or fell down hard on that knee once he skied.
Couple of tips won't go. Denman with the rebound.
Made a mistake, put it on the floor with Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard. Oladipo to Harris. Kawhi Leonard reached in from behind.
Gallinari continues his hot streak.
Kick out. Foy. Way off, but right to Fareed. Knocked away by Leonard. Stolen by Kawhi. 19 games. Fareed, the losser, back out to Gallinari. Oh, Kawhi. Wow. If he didn't get a piece of it, he certainly affected it.
Ball player with a guy that's the same size as you are, same type of athleticism. That's when you got to fade away and shoot that ball.
Parker lost the handle as they converged on him. Curry the other way, who's got as good of handles as anybody. And Kawhi takes it away from him.
Allowed to split 2 defenders, gets all the way to the glass. Beautiful use of the backboard as well.
Oh, Leonard. Yes, the deflection and the steal. Danny Green hands it off to Parker.
Things differently when you get older. And after sitting in all the film sessions with Lude and with Larry Brown and Pop, look at that.
Excuse me, Kawhi Leonard, another steal and a dunk. Bellinelli.
No ball movement there.
Bogut's pass right to Kawhi Leonard. See how they... Oh, I was going to see how they finish. Kawhi Leonard beats him to the ball to Danny Green, and he scores! Oh, the Spurs defense just slicing and dicing. Sing that hold.
The young fella's got some...
and Leonard with a steal. That is his 6th steal of the night. A coverage of nearly 7 points a game, 74% from the line. He's got 5 points tonight.
Oh, picked his pocket.
The claw! Got it!
Get out of here!
I tell you what, this team has not been healthy all year, and so it may look like they're just starting to play well. As you see another steal by Leonard, no, they're just starting to get healthy as he throws it down.
The big mitts, a terrific catch from one knee. 11 to shoot. Morrow, pick and roll to McGarry, overthrew him. Grabbed by Leonard, he's got another steal.
And that's the problem that you have with this.
Falls away and hits Kawhi Leonard. From every spot and every angle on the floor, then he comes down to disrupt. Gets in the passing lane and spikes it away. It's controlled by Parker. Last time he turned to Tim and said, hey, nice game. He says we all take it for granted, right?
We're like an old married couple that takes advantage of him. I don't tell him I love him. I don't tell him good play.
Shooter, Howard on the glass, beat Duncan to it. Timmy with the block, but Jones kept it alive, and Howard again poked away. Oh, that would be Kawhi Leonard.
Yes, it would be. Don't put the ball down in his territory.
Corey Joseph.
Rebound
A lot of quick shots for the Spurs. Yep. Leonard the steal. Prigioni right behind him. Back gets the dunk. Corey Joseph nearly took it from Harden.
And again, it's not that hard to figure out. But you're struggling because you throw the ball all over the place.
Leonard on the steal. Parker, Terry there. Tony with the bucket, and we're tied. Timeout Rockets. Green the challenge now, trying to slow down James Harden. Jones lost it. Parker to Leonard. Green filling the paint.
Drops it down to Dwight now. Dwight got a double team on him, and he throws it. You can't throw it over Leonard's head because his arms are too long. And tipped away by Leonard. He's got it in the open court. Leonard all the way to the bucket, and he missed the layup. 143, 142 left to play in the first half. Harden steps back, ball is tipped away, and Harden gets it right back again, and a fresh 24 on the shot clock. Harden on the drive, and Jones couldn't catch it. Pretty good pass. Going back to Patty Mills for the three, and he got it.
You can just ask me right here. I got it all figured out.
On about any subject, come to think of it. Oh, there's the steal leader, Kawhi Leonard. Zips it to Boris.
Your rhythm at this end of the floor as well. And we talked about that. Can't relax, continue to attack, like you said, Eric Gordon. And he's blocked from behind. He thought it was fouled by Kawhi Leonard. Instead, Leonard going the distance. He'll get a layup out of it.
You were going to have to see the Spurs.
Ready on the move inside, picked up by Kawhi Leonard with our officials tonight, Kenny Mauer, David Jones, and Ed Malloy. And here is Tony Parker with a stride with that dribble. Now gets the mismatch against Dion. Throws it inside. Parker may have gotten a hand on it. Here's Leonard coming up with the loose ball. 7 turnovers. Down toward Baines. Good defense by Griffin with the steal.
Popovich, you go to Ginobili early here. Danny Green, for whatever reason, 1 of 8 from the field, only 2 points.
Leonard with the steal. 2-on-1. Parker has got finally. Dion the spin. Good defense by Davis. The galloping Barnes taken away by the man who leads the league in steals in Kawhi Leonard.
And he is so good.
Lakers will attack again. And approaching 9 to play in the third. Griffin leading the way out to Barnes. That was deflected by Leonard. Nice defense. The collision into Reddick, who picks up the foul. Starters out there for the Clippers. This is Reddick, who looks inside. It's picked off by Kawhi Leonard.
Parker is guarding Barnes right now. Griffin lost it, picked up by Danny Green. Nearly stolen by Parker. Here comes Paul. Paul drives on Green, finds Barnes, pass too low. Already 4 turnovers for best numbers in all categories. And he's got 8 points here in the first half. Pass deflected by Leonard. Leonard gets it, flies in, lays it in. Objection on Duncan. Paul on the drive. Gets it back to Davis. Big baby shot blocked by Leonard. Here comes Leonard the other way.
When they put their offensive team and Jamal Crawford at the 3, they don't have an answer for Leonard because they've got the smaller J.J. Redick on him. And Matt Ball.
Mike, it's a must win for the Clippers. Not saying you can't beat the Spurs 3 times in a row, but it's awfully tough to do. You don't want to put yourself in that type of hole.
Leonard, the block shot, then gets the deflection back and brings it up the other way. Going to back down on Leonard. Cross the lane, Leonard takes it away. Baca got it back, but lost it a second time, and Parker picks it up. Leonard right up into Durant. Shot blocked by Leonard. What a fabulous defensive play. Durant gets away from Green, drives down, shot blocked again. Ball picked up by Green. Westbrook lobs it into Ibaka. Stolen by Leonard. Knocked off the foot of Leonard. 7 for Leonard. Westbrook lost it.
Here comes Ellington. Jack, the follow he missed. Leonard fouled on the rebound. Josh rattles out. Rebound off to Hollis Jefferson. And the other thing is Jack on the drive.
Tried to lay it off, and Kawhi said, I'll take that, thank you.
That's when you just pull out your 7-iron and...
Lee able to save it, but Leonard stole the pass. Bradley. That was tipped from behind. Saved by Aldridge. Got it to Mixon. Missed the bunny. Picked off by Bradley. Goes to the hoop and turns it over.
He learns that, all right, that's not going to work. Try something different. Anthony. Leonard blocks the shot. Beautiful block by Leonard. An excellent, as you like to say, Clyde, pest. Brought some great energy. Anthony gets in. Block from Leonard and takes it away from him. Yesterday was a great day weather-wise to run a marathon. Calderon back in, struggles with it, throws a bad lob pass. Leonard was out of bounds though. On the drive, kicks it out to Calderon. Spurs tightening up their D now. Galloway the drive, block. Finds Porzingis off the foot, the old foot trick. Here comes Leonard. Leonard racing ahead, blows by Calderon, misses the layup. Porzingis trying to follow, gets it again, lost and picked up by Anthony. And Anthony goes down hard, tripped over his own man. And Porzingis is down.
You know, people aren't going to relate well to that. There's a minimum, and that's $1 million.
We got that ball around the horn. Repost LaMarcus Aldridge. Just give it right back to him. Give him another opportunity.
Leonard takes it away from the 2. Duncan. Now Parker from 3.
Instead drops it down to Boris Diaw with a great cut.
Lynn has been averaging just under 12 a game. Patty Mills slides in after Leonard had poked it away.
The 3 here. Instead, they clear it out so he can go one-on-one, and he was smushed by Kawhi Leonard. DeMarcus got hit on the nose or in the mouth. Bellinelli, a 3, no, he thought about it. And then Kawhi Leonard came over and stole it, and here's Parker. I'm not sure what Marco was thinking in mid. Boy, 3-on-1.
Whoever beats him better be good.
Rondo knocked it away, and Cousins picks it up, but he was blocked. They converged on DeMarcus. They knocked it out of his hand.
At the three-point line. If they don't win the three-point line big, they can't win the game.
And McCollum inside, met by the taller defense. Here comes the defensive player of the year.
So far, nice little jumper from the outside. Things goes to work. And the low block just couldn't get that one to fall.
Aminu's pass a little strong in close quarters. Kaman couldn't handle it.
Just casually and knocked down the jumper. Patty Mills playing with a ton of confidence.
Leonard and Aminu called for the foul. Well, figures here with 10.
It's a tough shot there, Bill.
Lillard back. Leonard, the takeaway. Off to Parker. 36 to go. Lillard with 8 on the clock. Get out of here, says Timmy. And then the save from McCollum. Ginobili brings it back.
The 20-footer there from LaMarcus showing off a little bit of his range.
Spurs' biggest lead of the night could be added to. Kawhi Leonard stopped by Gallinari. Leonard for the silver and black. Reached the 5-minute mark. Harris right into Jokic. Taken away.
Well timed by Kawhi Leonard there with the block from behind.
Oklahoma City, 110-103. Westbrook only had 43.
Only
with 9 and 8 assists. Moutier turns it over.
The rookie last year. Getting some minutes on the floor now. Tony Douglas the drive. Anderson went for the rebound. And it's Kyle Anderson who comes away with it. In fact, it was his three-pointer that had Greg Popovich calling a timeout 18 seconds into the quarter. Defensive player of the year just got a steal.
Allen was playing off of him early, and they did that even without Allen in the game here. Green, as Kawhi may have got a touch on that. Outlet to Parker from Duncan. Morris. Knight, and there's Kawhi with the steal. Oh, Parker to Kawhi! Morris hands it off to Len, and Leonard says, I'll take that, thank you. Price, back to Teletovic. Oh, Kawhi Leonard looking for help. Against Memphis the other night, but Memphis had 17 of their own. There's another turnover as Kawhi poked that one away.
Exactly the right time, Kawhi to go top shelf.
22 for Leonard, and a block by Leonard. Unfortunately, back to Booker. From Powell
Got it down.
And there's Kawhi. So thank you.
Nuggets are standing. Now, Moutier on Kawhi Leonard. Reverse is blocked. Hickson before the clock. Spartan Noah. He's got 2 to shoot, and it's taken away. See Kawhi Leonard. Over to Moutier. Dump it to Arthur. Arthur flying in, has it stripped out of bounds. 11 points. Now Gallinari's going to try Kawhi Leonard. Up and under, blocked, and taken by Diaz. There, Moutier on the run. Moutier coming underneath, and the Spurs have it. Nuggets need a hoop this time now. Into Gallinari, bad pass. It almost went in off the deflection.
But that's just rushing. That's getting in there and you get the situation. Good strip.
Darrell Arthur got his hand in, I believe. Moutier, too loose in traffic.
Got to know up the middle of the court. There's still by Miller.
He got it. Oh no, there's that Kawhi Leonard fella again. It's volleyball. Gallo's got it. Gallo on the run. Lay it up, no.
Trying to get the call.
Watches every game up at Temple, and we hope you have a great birthday, Linda. Here is baseball. Knocked away. Patty Mills to Kawhi. Teague brings Aldridge out as Parker in trouble. Leonard comes to help against Horford on the double team.
The handle on it.
The numbers.
Rose down the lane. That's stolen by Leonard. Why he was all defense. 55.
You knew it was just a matter of time before there's a steal right there.
He drives it down, goes up, and a foul.
Field, and he's getting some pretty good looks. And what's funny is it's starting to kind of become an avalanche for him a little bit. Nice push ahead there by Kawhi Leonard to find Tony Parker. Scorer on this team, 0 for 7 from the field. Has not scored, but you're up 13.
Green, 3. Again, doubled and can't hit. Another offensive rebound by Gasol. Green into traffic, or rather Allen into traffic, and it was knocked away.
The rim. Tim Duncan put it on the floor, and Isaiah Thomas took it right away. Crowder outside, and there's Kawhi coming back to get the steals, and I'll bring it out.
To get it over those long arms.
Leonard fakes the 3, goes to the rack, and it's stripped. Celtics just been hairs on defense. Bradley. Another 3.
Shots in a quarter and a half in Portland.
Well, different.
Yeah, no, he knew that going in.
And not only that, they, early on in talking to, pulls it back out. 5 of the clock. Lowry, shot doesn't go. Skull offensive rebound, and has it knocked away.
Hands as Leonard couldn't finish. Here come the Lakers, shooting close to 70% from the floor, but they turned it over there. Their second. Leonard is now 1 of 5 and 0 for 2 from 3. Came in shooting 50% from behind the arc. A steal here by Leonard. This will be an easy 2 on the other end. Shot clock down to 3. Here's Bryant. Leonard with the strip. Bryant thought he was fouled, and he's going to get teed up. Aldridge to lead the way. D'Angelo Russell has 16 to top the Lakers. Bryant passing it to Nance, and then he turns it over.
Him out exactly. Very productive.
Kent Bazemore's come in. This one goes over the head. That didn't go out of bounds, so Leonard lays it in, but that's going to be a travel. Looking for that first basket. Simmons, that's taken away by Leonard. He loses the dribble, regains it. Hawks have made 4 in a row, but not this time. A takeaway by Leonard. Green. Oh, just throws it in. And another turnover.
Those hands in the passing lanes.
And you called it early. That lane is so congested.
Tough shot. Duncan challenges that so aggressively.
Cephalosha had it tipped away. Parker to Leonard. Missed the dunk.
His 6th year in the NBA after 1 year at Georgia Tech. Kawhi Leonard with 5 steals the other night. Picks up his first here. Green.
Throwing it down. The lane was wide open.
Good. Leonard with a steal. And then tied up or foul.
Takes advantage.
Sessions trying to pass it inside. Kawhi with a steal. Drops it off. David West too hard. Taken away by Gortat on the deck. Danny Green gets it right back. Stop. Fires. Wizards are 5 of 14.
There's Kawhi. Can't make that pass.
Yep. Knocked it away. Parker against Wall. Mr. Know-it-all. Oh, Kawhi Leonard comes out of nowhere. And a nice soft dunk. P.I. with 10 on the shot clock. Neal read the pass and stole it. Knocked away by Leonard, and here comes Bobo. That's 24. Spurs still. But don't rest on him. George kicks it off. Stolen by Leonard. He's got Mills. Good on you, Petty.
All night long.
Now
Nice
George.
to see Tony Parker take advantage.
They triple team Paul George, and he throws it away as Kawhi got the steal, and now the foul.
Aldridge, who was the prize free agent acquisition, not just for the Spurs, but for the entire NBA in the offseason. Kawhi Leonard taking it away from Andrew Wiggins.
But at the end of the day, playing inside and out, beating people up in the inside with post play, that is going to be a tried and true philosophy, and that's what the San Antonio Spurs do.
The Wolves follow their first rebound. And Towns putting it inside for Wiggins. Marcus Aldridge comes over to defend. Andrew Wiggins on the baseline, stripped away the basketball. Anderson got caught in the air.
Today, huh?
I like it.
The font, very Christmassy, is that pass. Knocked away by the heels of Green. Here comes Kawhi Leonard. Here's James Harden, second in the league in scoring, just under 29 points a game. Howard on the offensive glass, denied by Duncan. Here's Ariza. Tried to squeeze it in, and Kawhi Leonard just shut that door. Yeah, you don't decide for yourself. Get to the point where I have to tell you. Harden with 4 to shoot. Stolen by Leonard. Leonard in the open floor to the rim.
Very inventive passes.
Harden, no. Capella skying over, but there's Leonard anticipating again his 4th steal. Leans in, wanted the contact and foul, didn't get it, and a gorgeous outlet from Howard. It's Springs Brewer, who's denied by Leonard on the block.
Unable to put the ball in the basket against a renewed Houston defense.
Lawson lobs inside, and that wasn't close.
No.
Contributor here in the second half. Leonard went for the steal. Harden gets blocked from behind. An excellent defensive play by Leonard, but then a poor
pass by Aldridge. Papa Nicolau comes up with it.
Just not bringing the right focus on that offensive possession.
Kawhi says, I'll take care of it. Loops it ahead to Patty Mills as Leonard. Nelson knocked away by Leonard, picked up by Green. Foul on Nelson. Kids. Wiggins missed, but the tip nearly went in, and then he gets the rebound. Kawhi Leonard with a steal. Here comes Leonard to Parker. He scores! Tied up! Lure on the drive, knocked away. Here comes Kawhi Leonard with a steal.
There's our first tragic moment.
Aldridge with a half dozen to pace the Spurs. Leonard comes up with this one. And Kawhi on the run. Danny Green. Hey! Danny Green with a stop!
On the court, and he does a lot of the dirty work, so he's a critical player on a good team.
The ball caroms to him. It touched about 3 players. San Antonio not a particularly fast-paced team, and that may be working against the Bucks. They've had, in the last 2, 59 Spurs.
Yeah, it's usually harder to do on the road.
Ginobili taps it ahead for Leonard. It's an and one.
It's his opening bucket, the assist from Patty Mills. Mills, 10 points, 5 assists the other night. And Hayward had it knocked away. Danny Green off to Mills. Neto trying to lay it off. It's intercepted by Kawhi Leonard. Averaging better than 2 steals a game. Danny Green got it! Oh, mama! Scoring at 20.7 a game. The block and the takeaway, no, they couldn't hang on as Leonard and Duncan down there to meet Carmelo Anthony. 10 on the shot clock. Rebound, Spurs. 11 seconds. Patty Mills in transition. That we've seen particularly throughout this 6-game winning streak and the last 3 games. Wow. Kawhi Leonard. And the Miles Tech with a two-hand flush to get that ball to fall. Is that Timmy or LaMarcus? Leonard nearly had the steal. There's Parker to pick it up. Here come the Spurs. Tony drops it off. Oh, mama!
Nets up the floor in a hurry. Young cannot retrieve it. Leonard whips it ahead. Green heads up play to Aldridge.
Rebound off the deck to Morris. Now Brandon Jennings to KCP. Contavious rejected at the rim by Kawhi Leonard. Career was underway. Almost a 15-minute delay, and the Pistons lose the basketball in their first possession.
Play in the first. James to the bucket. That was blocked. But Duncan got a piece of it. Dellavedova and Smith at the guard. Love looks to get it down low. Here comes Leonard. Parker on the run, and he scores.
He's going into the playoffs.
Well, it has worked out quite well for Greg Popovich and the Spurs. The block by Leonard.
Leonard right now. Williams tries to take advantage of the height on Williams, whether on Mills, and kicked it away. And here's Kawhi, shouldered by Parsons. Miss, 6 seconds. Mavericks will get a look.
Shot was too quick.
Parsons. Oh, Kawhi took it away, and that ends the half.
Behind the back again to Hibbert. That's becoming the play. Kobe down the middle of the goals all the way. Throw it up and miss. Wasn't fouled again. That's going to be right wing side front court. Double figures out of his last 13. Guess what? He's at 9 right now. Kobe surrounded by black jerseys. Boris Diaw. Here's Bryant across the timeline.
Not good.
Nearly impossible. Here is Bryant. 2 in a row. No, but the side of the board. Bass has it not tonight. On a 3 for 7 evening so far. Baseline Williams threw it right into the hands of Leonard. Racks up yet another steal. 4 on 3. Left wing Parker perfectly delivered, and Parker rides it up and in. And the basketball here in the third quarter. Kobe, one too many times behind the back. Can't do it against the defensive player of the year who got caught way too under the basket.
Steph attacking and terminated the dribble. You saw Leonard recover. And you see Leonard steal the skip pass. Because Draymond's a pit bull. Harrison Barnes has had a rough night turning it over to begin the second half.
Kawhi Leonard guarding Harden. Harden had it partially blocked by the reigning defensive player of the year out of bounds. Halfway down and out. Brewer on the break. And a careless pass resulting in the turnover. Green to Parker for the layup.
Gave up 117 to the Cavaliers in that 14-point loss on Saturday. 37 in the first quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
The follow-up won't go. Fresh 24. And get off my lawn, says Kawhi Leonard.
That's 2 times for Eldridge Payton.
And of those spots. Fournier, 4 seconds to go. Guarded by Leonard. Blocked by Leonard. Patty Mills fires. Pushes. And then got in trouble, and dribbled it, but apparently, and it turns over to New Orleans.
That pass looked tempting there, but too many bushes and trees in the way.
Lonzo G had it blocked out of bounds. Their lead here on New Orleans. Davis, double teamed and taken away. Kawhi Leonard against Cole in the paint, stops and scores. There's about as fresh as you can be for a back-to-back that saw him land at the San Antonio Airport about 1:30. Here's Danny Green, off to Leonard.
He's gotten better, and he's added something to his repertoire every season.
Bosch lost it. Leonard with the steal. 3 on 2 for the Spurs.
You have to score, but that means you can make the play to get someone else involved. He's becoming that offensive leader.
Oh, Wade looked to stuff it. Shaken up as he was turned back.
But as long as those core 3 guys are on the floor, you're going to give yourself a shot. Back-to-back steals here by San Antonio.
Leading to this, Parker not able to handle that pass. They've had win streaks of 6 in a row, 7 straight, 13 straight, currently 4 in a row. Off the steal, this is Leonard. Sets it up beautifully for Aldridge.
Sunday.
Vucevic. And Leonard was there with the defensive play. 3-on-1. Magic turn it over on their first possession.
Well, it seems like San Antonio, any pick and rolls, they switch them.
So far in the period. So it's been pretty sloppy so far in this period. Peyton had the steal, and then Spurs got it back. And
Game issue. I'm looking at DeMarcus Cousins struggling. You know, you think about the last 2 games.
little pick and pop. Cousins might have been better off shooting it. Couldn't find Curry, and off the steal, Kawhi Leonard. McLemore lost his footing and turned it over.
Awfully impressive when you think about the Spurs and the Warriors, or the Warriors and the Spurs being a combined 52-0 at home.
Crazy. Tony Parker has quietly put together a pretty good night. 17 points and 6 dimes. Leonard with a great bounce pass to Parker.
Leonard read that pass to Gobert and flies high for 2.
San Antonio's so good. You see the turnover again.
Back to back.
But they take advantage of all these turnovers.
Good. Inside, tied up, poked away, picked up by Parker. Neto tries to run him down. Green. Good hustle, and it's going to be Jazz ball.
Harden. Just everywhere he goes, look at the black jerseys.
And a bad pass. That's what you can't afford to do at this stage of the game.
Anderson. Really do. I think that's going to help this ball club.
Harris turns it over, tried to find Drummond and couldn't.
And they've struggled to shoot the ball from the perimeter. Offense has been their problem for the better part of the season. Steal. Leonard and the hamburger helper.
Saw it last year with the Golden State Warriors, but before that, you had to go all the way back to 80-81 when the Philadelphia 76ers went out with the stitches. It was 49-48. They've done a great job of responding. 49-48 for the Spurs. Was ramped up because you had Davis closing to him.
Leonard, the deflection but could not get the steal. Deflection but could not get the steal. Shot clock reset
because it was a possession there by Leonard.
Gay from Rondo. Leonard got the block. And the second effort from Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay's got long arms too, and he's
right,
keeps the defense on his back. Does a great job protecting that shot with his body.
Leonard the steal. Here comes Parker.
7 points that night, was 1 of 14 from the field.
Well, one of the reasons is he's playing against one of the best defenders in basketball. Matter of fact, defensive player of the year, and that's Kawhi Leonard.
Finds Levine in the corner for the 3. Ricky gave up what appeared to be an open opportunity out of the layup.
Another deflection.
Mills the other way. And
that right shoulder, moved it into him, got some space, laid it in. Rose lost it. Back comes Leonard. They have a 4-on-2. Leonard on the hop. Looked like Derrick Rose hurt his thigh a couple of minutes back. Trying to stretch it out. Rose with the step, ball knocked away from behind. Here comes Parker. That means you're giving him a foul shot, and he's making them. 8 consecutive points for the Spurs. More shot deflected.
On their home floor. You got to get it done defensively. Westbrook couldn't come back and get it, and turns it over for the 3rd time.
Master his craft.
Did you just give Ellen a shout out?
I did. She deserves it too.
Durant and Westbrook ran into each other, started that possession. Popovich saw a couple of sloppy passes the last 2 possessions. Put it into that with a timeout.
It's really one of the beauties of the Spurs.
Westbrook thought he was fouled, turned it over for the 6th time.
Now it's Duncan. Inside Leonard read it perfectly.
They just sunk right back in that passing lane.
Paul to inbounds. He just throws it up, but it got blocked and taken away.
He's trying to throw it up to DeAndre Jordan, who had Patty Mills on him.
Leonard knocked away, stolen by Jordan, save. Kawhi, but it goes to Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, mama! Kawhi Leonard says, get that out of here. Put a halt to that. But Aminu, second chance possession. Oh, Kawhi Leonard off of.
Speaking of Andre Miller, he'll check in a moment with 2:32 to go, and same for Boban Marjanovic.
Plumlee, blocked by Leonard.
The throwaway line, what you talk about, Coach, because coaching and playing in this league, we've seen guys that would say, okay, no problem, but roll their eyes and say something totally different with their body language.
Draymond Green seen his three-point percentage go down to where it probably is, in that 37-38% range.
Marvin Williams. Pass poked away. There's a steal for San Antonio, a relatively rare steal.
The ball that deep in the restricted area. It's a turnaround jump shot for him. They got to get him out of the paint defensively.
Kemba split the double team and then lost the handle.
98 per game. Spurs are number 1 at 92.3.
Johnson blocked by Leonard. Timmy off to Kawhi.
Wade comes up with a loose one.
And forget that. Kawhi, Danny.
And sometimes guys are going to make the extra passes, sometimes they're not. Everybody wants to put the ball in the basket.
Cunningham. Green rushes in for the loose one. Pelicans had 5 in double figures, led by Drew Holiday, who got hurt and will not play again. Here's Leonard. Off to Green. Danny.
Did he get throughout his career?
Yeah.
Every time you looked up, he was laying the ball at the glass.
People wonder, why is he so open? Because he moves. Leonard. Back to Mills. Stops. Fires. Off. Babbitt. The loose one to the Pelicans. And Ennis couldn't quite finish. Thought he got fouled. Duncan gives it off to Danny Green. Leonard leads the Spurs with 12.
Yeah, that one comes courtesy of Kawhi Leonard. And it's about time our guys got their heads into the game on the offensive end.
Is there such a thing?
I'm sure they
Come on.
Pop's not going to let anything go.
I thought Pop was just saying, hey, make sure you mop up the sweat. Yeah. First trivia, a random correct answer receives a shout out on the air. Good luck. Kawhi Leonard. And we've only got 2:50 to go.
Yeah, I mean, there hadn't been one thing that stood out where there was a good play on the offensive end of the floor where we actually executed something.
Leonard stole it away from Valanciunas. And Aldridge inside for 2 more. Leonard with 23. Right, sees Duncan, says, wait a minute. On the attack, Ross blocked again. Here comes Parker.
Outside, and they have hit.
Yeah.
Nice back cut, Hood, deflected by Leonard, out of bounds with 7 on the shot clock.
Not surprised that
Finds Mack.
great. That was really nicely done because he kept Tim Duncan from coming up with it.
Ball deflected Leonard, and then fouled by Hood.
And the Jazz got to get a 3 in this quarter.
Hayward takes a tough spill.
But San Antonio missing a valuable piece in Bars Diaw, who has been out with a groin injury. And Ushno Wynn will be back. The steal by Leonard.
Rebound comes off to Curry. And then Kawhi comes up with a loose one as Curry tried to feed it to Livingston, I believe. Klay Thompson. Now this switch. Oh, rush. Couldn't finish as Leonard came late, but might have affected it.
And that allows the markers to get that separation.
Remember, Aldridge had 26 and 13 boards, and the Spurs win here in March against the Warriors. Leonard takes it away from Golden State, which shows he's pretty smart.
Yeah, right.
Iguodala blocked by Leonard. So on a night where Kawhi has really struggled offensively, 10.
Our guys got away from that. Last 3 or 4 possessions, they're just throwing it around the horn.
Iguodala knocked away by Kawhi. Ahead to Martin.
Minimum price of $1.49 million. At 35 years of age, Leonard with the steal. This is Kevin Martin who just came on. Nice break on a 3-on-2. As this first quarter winds down, Martin is off, back tap. And Martin lost it. Waiters with the steal. Final seconds of the quarter. Leonard broke it up. Playoffs last season, an injury-hit season with both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook set back by injuries. Waiters, 17 offensive rebounding. However, Oklahoma City hurt by turnovers. They've committed 26 by the rookie Cameron Payne.
Of those 17 games, only winning 3 of them.
Anderson on top, shot clock at 2. Barnes pickpocketed. Here comes Kawhi Leonard. For the most part, as much as he can. Memphis, 1 of 9 to start this game from the floor. Barnes, long 2, may have been deflected.
Points in the paint.
A little more than 5 minutes gone. Randolph inside, blocked by Duncan. Here comes Green. He's a free agent to be at the end of this season, so a lot on the line. And performance-wise, another steal for Leonard. He'll glide in for a second steal and conversion tonight.
Evening.
Dia watches Allen. Another turnover lost by Martin. 3-on-2. Mills, Leonard.
They really were animated about how to stay down and stay in front of Tony Parker and not let him get in front of and get to the front of the rim.
And controlled here is Jordan Farmar, who began the game, and then Munford really closed out that first half. There's a steal.
Another one by Kawhi Leonard, his 4th.
For the 6th consecutive season. 3rd longest streak currently in the NBA. Anderson got position. Pass is thrown away. Second Grizzly turnover. Leonard had it knocked away. Aldridge is right there. And LaMarcus with a point-blank shot. Torn away from Anderson. Held by the newly minted, and that was stolen. Turnover with Carter in a 3-on-1. Up high for Barnes. Fouled in by Carter. Picked up by Tim Duncan.
Vince Carter is 18th. Zach Randolph is 16th. Carter got to the basket, but Kawhi Leonard, the back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year, knocked it away. For Kyle Anderson of the Spurs, number 1 in the paint. The Grizzlies, number 1, Lance Stevenson, turned it over. Those long arms and big hands. Shades of the Toronto days.
Well, see, they want the contact, but you're not going to get those calls.
Carter! Leonard with the block, and Carter.
He's got 4, and Ginobili's got 3.
Carter keeps one of these spin moves. Ginobili inside, ducks away, and Carter gets the layup. For the year, the 2nd year in a row, just tremendous performance. Randolph sees Leonard waiting as he spun west, and the turnover.
Good deflection. Good deflection.
Anderson got fouled in 1. LaMarcus Aldridge, 4 fouls on the bench since the latter stages of the 3rd. Lance Stevenson, that's Leonard again.
Block.
Flying through.
That's Popovich, okay? Yeah. And also Duncan and Park, they were right in front. And it took your breath away. 22,500 in the old Pyramid Mike.
3 of the night for San Antonio puts an offensively challenged team in a huge hole. And a turnover by Farmar. Here comes Leonard, head of steam. Barnes wraps him up. Barnes, no space. The Defensive Player of the Year, Leonard, does it again. The shot. Spurs back on top. They've taken 12 threes out of their 30 attempts. Allen driving inside, and Leonard is there for the block. Points on the afternoon.
Well, for a number of years, he would not have taken that shot. He would have looked and continued the rotation of the ball.
And there he is with the block on the other end. Leonard on one end and back on the defensive side.
Shooting continues here for San Antonio, blistering from the field in the first half. In game 1, another Oklahoma City turnover. That's number 4.
Transition D, as you see right here, you have to get back in defense. And secondly, he's worried about them executing when they get these turnovers, which they have not been doing so far.
3, 290, rookie from Serbia. Raiders way off. He's been taking wild shots. Game of the surge. Cantor, double team, knocked away. Aldridge able to take it away.
Green's a very underrated defensive player. Westbrook to drive, too strong there. Leonard again the defensive rebound. Remaining. Westbrook lost it again. Picked up by Leonard. Durant in pursuit. Leonard gets away, stumbles, but able to recover.
I want to see Tony Parker be aggressive. You're an OKC fan. Still has a lot left in the tank. He's made it so. Take that reserve error, as you see right there. Westbrook a little bit upset. Want Adams to go for the alley-oop.
Curry will see any action. In game number 4, the steal. Here comes Durant. Broken up. Oh, what a play by Leonard. Waiters got the step. Oh, the steal by Leonard. Leading to this, Mills with the layup. In the 4th quarter, even though some of the leads were not large leads, but they have blown a number of games in the 4th quarter.
Do the rest, finishing on the break.
Kawhi Leonard heating up. He scored the last 8 points now for San Antonio. Canada stripped by Leonard. Played by Leonard. Westbrook stripped. Combination of West and Leonard. Here comes Leonard. He has Green to his left. Green for three. Yes! 682. San Antonio. Coming up on 4 minutes to play here in the fourth. It's picked off by Leonard. Chased by Westbrook. Leonard all the way! They ended up in the fourth quarter the other night just 7 for 21, only 16 points. Westbrook tried to get it down low. It's picked off by Leonard. It's a 3-on-2. Leonard puts the move on Durant. Not able to take advantage of Durant. Fell down, and Leonard with the steal, able to score.
Westbrook uses Cantor. His pass deflected by Marjanovic. Gets it back. Then throws it away. A team that won 67 games. Didn't score like he did, but still such a defensive presence and leadership presence to this team. Leonard gets it to go. What a shot from Leonard. Thunder led by 28 in the second half, by 26 here in the fourth. Durant lost the ball. Duncan ahead to Leonard. Leonard to Green. Blocked but fouled. Westbrook fouled him.